You okay?
It's never working.
Oh, it's just... You mean the green on your hair?
No, the hair on my head.
Oh, well...
I put some conditioner in it today. That didn't work out so well. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the show. Russ back to the show here with you. I feel like I need this.
What?
Because we're doing the little summer game fest thing
yeah.
today.
Put that on the front.
Let's put that on the front.
Oh, here we are.
There we go. Let's paste that right in there.
Cool.
And we'll move that over there.
All right.
Boom. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the show. Big one tonight. We're here a little early.
Yeah.
A little early. The sun's still just beating down outside.
You couldn't tell, with the imagery here, but yeah.
And we are here early because we've got a lot to watch tonight.
Oh gosh.
We've got 2 showcases. We're not gonna watch them in their entirety. We're gonna skip some stuff.
We can't watch.
Don't you worry. But this is gonna take a while. We're gonna take a couple breaks here during this segment as well. And then later in the show, oh boy, we're gonna play the Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh.
Yeah, I went and got one.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. So I wasn't gonna get one.
I don't know if I would get one at launch.
Yeah, because it didn't make sense. It was just like, it's a little pricier than the Switch One was.
Mm-hmm.
I'd already kind of drifted away from my Switch One, a couple years ago at this point at least. And there was only one game, Mario Kart, that I gave a shit about.
You still play that?
Yeah.
Yeah. MK8 was it? I think.
Yeah,
it was
Mario
8.
Kart 8, and then the new one has the new Mario Kart, which I got.
World.
But I went out and ran to go get something real quick, and I was standing in line at a place, and I was watching a TikTok video, and this dude was referencing going and getting his Switch, and using all this GameStop credit he had, and I'm like, I bet I have some GameStop credit. Boy, did I!
Oh.
I don't know how long this has been sitting there, but I had like $147 worth of GameStop credit.
Wow.
Just sitting in my account. So I'm like, well, I did hear on the internet, they said, come on down to GameStop. We probably got them. So I went over to GameStop, and the guy in front of me was like, you got any Switches? He's like, oh, yeah, we got plenty. I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm getting a Switch today. So, yeah, I picked one up.
It's kind of the same story as last time. You run into some extra money, you realize it's there, and then you're like, you're gonna go buy the Switch.
I did that. I got when I worked at the tech company. I got an Employee of the Month deal. It was a really weird award where before he handed me all my reward money, because they would hand it to you in front of the whole company.
Yeah.
Like they'd make you like hold your little hands out, like you're about to receive the Eucharist. And he gave this whole speech about how like next to nobody voted for Employee of the Month that month, and that's why I won.
Wow.
And then I turned around and went and bought a fucking Switch at Target with that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got I got little cheap plastic things because we're gonna play some Mario Kart tonight. So I went down and got the little GameStop dealies there. So
one of your thumbs will be in the center of the thing.
Yeah. Same way with the first one, how that worked too when you had
You
those.
can't win with those little things.
And if you had the little steering wheel, it was the same. Well, you used the motion controls. But so we're gonna do that later in the show after we watch all these video game trailers and announcements, and we're gonna decide whether there's hope for video games or if the entire industry is just cooked. Yeah. I guess we'll get a few news stories out of the way here right before we're going to dig into the PlayStation one first.
Okay.
Black Myth Wukong, remember that game?
I do. It came out a year ago.
On PlayStation and PC?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. PlayStation and PC. It skipped Xbox, and then a lot of weird stuff happened surrounding this.
Oh, yeah.
Ranging from them blaming it on the Series S. And then Xbox coming out with a comment pretty much almost immediately going, hold on a minute. Like, if you need us to help you, I mean, We shouldn't have to, but we can.
I've done it before.
And then you had all these other games that were coming out that were pretty ambitious, and they got on the Series XS just fine. And it just kept going and going where you didn't know what was going to happen. You knew it was going to happen. Well, we found out that August 20th, 1 year to the day after it dropped on PlayStation, it will be releasing on Xbox as well now. 1 year to the day.
Wow, that's
almost kind of how a 1 year exclusivity deal works.
Yeah, it's kind of suspicious.
Yeah. I'm waiting on Silent Hill 1 year to the day. You know that's happening, right? That's got to be happening.
We just forget about the games and when they came out, and it's like a whole thing.
It's going to be weird if that does happen, though, because, that's Silent Hill F is coming everywhere. And, they're going to have some competing games. Do you want 2 or F? Who knows? We'll see a little trailer for Silent Hill F here in just a little while on the PlayStation State of Play that we're going to sit here and recap. Dan Hyphen has not watched that one. He watched, what did you say, like 80%, 85% of the State of Play, or the Summer Game Fest today?
Yeah, I watched about 85% of the Summer Game Fest, I'd say. We'll get in. We'll see it all.
And I thought Devolver Digital had a whole thing that they were doing this year, but no, they didn't. They're focusing on one specific game, so we'll check that out here at the tail end.
It was odd
of that. But Wukong, Black Myth Wukong, coming to Xbox and August 20th. There's going to be a little sale going on here real soon that will also be on Xbox as well through the form of a pre-order.
Yeah, you can pre-order it and you get it on sale for the duration.
Yeah, and you said they're gonna do 20% off.
Yep.
So you can pre-order this game if you've been waiting for it to come to Xbox. You can do that for 20% off.
Mm-hmm. I guess it's running through till June 18th through July 11th.
Yep.
Beijing time.
And then the PC end of it, Steam, whatever Wii game is, I'm guessing that's over in China.
Yeah.
And the Epic Game Store.
Yeah, I think so.
We'll all have a 20% off sale as well here, as you can see the dates. So if you've been waiting on this game, whether it be on PC or if you've been waiting to buy it on Xbox, the pre-order is really the best deal. I mean, because we've seen pre-orders before where it's like $5-10 off. So this is kind of a good deal to get 20% off right out the gate if it's something you wanted to play.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, not my kind of game. I watched enough of it to know that it's not really what I would be vibing with. So I'm probably gonna skip out on the deal. But yeah, hopefully you guys get hooked up on that. There was another thing. We're not really gonna watch this one, but there was an Unreal showcase as well. The State of Unreal.
Oh yeah, whole thing.
And there was one specific thing that came out of it, which is CD Projekt Red's The Witcher 4 tech demo. And this came out, and everyone was like, oh, my God, The Witcher 4. The Witcher CD Projekt Red was out with a statement within, like, an hour going, whoa, 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 whoa. No, 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 no. That is not the game. That was a tech demo in Unreal 5.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason for this is CD Projekt Red had their own proprietary engine that they'd done their games in, including Cyberpunk 2077. And it was announced after, I guess they have another fucking update for Cyberpunk coming too. Not a whole thing, but like another Cyberpunk update. But as they were winding down support for Cyberpunk after the DLC and everything, and everybody finally said, it's finally a game, they announced that they were going to be moving over to Unreal to develop their future titles. So what we have here is them pretty much just playing around with Unreal and using assets from Witcher. So this is not like a peek at a tease of the game.
This is the tech that's going to be in the game, hopefully.
So let's take a little look and just see how we're feeling here.
Yeah.
What up, Matty McCravens? What up, Adam?
State of Unreal. The absolute state of Unreal. technical presentation, not actual gameplay.
Sleep is he? The ploughing plonker.
Plonker.
Me pearlies on this blasted pit-ridden tract. Where's fear not gyro? Aye, the devil's out there! Just running from!
Sounds like their sound got all jacked up there. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Overmodulating a little bit.
This is cool when they did it in Uncharted 2.
Uh-oh.
I expect 40% of the visual fidelity to be in the actual game.
Oh yeah, I forgot this game's Lady Witcher.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot all the controversy surrounding Lady Witcher.
Almost had me fooled, Fruin.
Well, remember, this isn't the game.
No, but that's what they said the game was, remember?
Yeah.
We know it's Lady Witcher.
Yeah. We know about that. Running on an RTX 5290 in quad SLI.
Yeah. So did the show really any other kind of videos? Here we go.
Okay, set in the world of The Witcher 4. What you just saw and are going to see now is running on a standard PlayStation 5 at 60 FPS with ray tracing. So in the game, you'll be playing as Ciri, a professional monster
Looks like it froze.
slayer.
I think that was our end.
I know. I'm being silly.
Fucking YouTube, man. God, YouTube's such shit sometimes.
60 FPS with ray tracing. So in the game, you'll be playing as Ciri, a professional monster slayer, a witcher. She explores the world and hunts down monsters for coin. The region we are in is called Kovir, and you'll get to explore it in a game. Right now, Ciri is investigating the monster, and after gathering new clues, she is heading back to a nearby village.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see, because, I mean, part of this is, you know, I mean, they took
Alright,
stuff
everyone,
from the game, but,
meet
like,
Kelpie.
I mean, they're probably, like, fucking balls out right now.
Let weeds be weeds, Kelpie.
Yeah, this is all bullshit.
So just like
This
Geralt
is a
of
little
Rome,
world that they
Ciri
built
has her
specifically
own
for
loyal
this,
companion.
to show the things they could do. They did the same thing with Gears.
These two characters need to feel like one, since you're gonna explore the world on
That's some good
horseback,
horse, you
riding
know?
these
Yeah.
different seamless,
Oh, they're gonna get into the
natural,
tech of the
and
horse,
just
and you're
fun.
gonna be like, wow, they did a lot
and
for
to
this
support
horse.
that, we're introducing multi-character motion matching in Unreal. So Ciri and Kelpie, they're perfectly synchronized when mounting from any angle and speed. And we also support root motion movement on Kelpie, so controlling her feels realistic and grounded.
Explain to me how controlling a
And
horse
there are
feels
also some really
realistic
nice
on a
improvements to
controller.
our Unreal Chaos Flesh Solver, and these machine-learned deformations. So you've got realistic muscles
wow.
moving,
Wait for it.
stretching under Kelpie's skin without compromising the performance there.
Oh. That's some good
So
horse.
Let's leave Ciri behind for a second and talk about the world itself. So much of the Witcher world is natural, organic, especially Kovir with its dense forest and wild nature.
Yeah, and wild nature is hard. And with nanite geometry, we freed artists from so many of their old constraints.
You got a long night
Everything we
tomorrow
do in
night
Unreal
too.
has that same spirit of freedom. There's always more work to do, and foliage is a huge piece of that puzzle. So we are excited to introduce nanite foliage. And in order to achieve gorgeous foliage density everywhere, while still being memory efficient, fast to render, we believe that a new idea was needed. So instead of the same card approach we've been using for the past 20 years, artists should be free to take a nanite approach to foliage.
Look at that
modeling
blurry
every
tree.
single leaf
I know.
and pine
It's
needle.
always that way because the stupid TAA and shit.
The old LOD tricks of the past, they needed a complete rethink. And in their place, it's a new adaptive voxel representation in nanite. It's volumetric, it's fully 3D, it is super fast to render. And these dense clusters of triangles turn into these cubes, which at a distance, they're no larger than a pixel, and they react to the changing light of our dynamic sun and our shadows, and they allow artists to render whatever amount of foliage is needed to achieve their vision without compromise.
Foliage.
And no compromise means how ambitious we are when it comes to bringing our vision to life with incredible visuals. But more than that,
It'll be
together
fun
with
to
Epic,
see how they
we
do
created faster way to
with
roll the
Unreal.
world. We can now bring in more content more quickly for the smoothest
Jesus.
possible experience as we fly down.
The blurriness
to
is
catch
really.
up with Siri.
It's like this shit's rendered at 540p internally. Like it sucks. I hate how blurry games
Look
are. now.
how bad this looks.
And it's
when
not
you're-
just YouTube compression.
No.
Welcome to Valdrest. So Valdrest is a port town, a hub for fishing.
I mean, it
trade,
looks real
and
nice
mining.
when it's slow, but that whole
One of
zooming
those
through the
places
trees
where
there,
you
that
can
was
get shady characters or
that was
overseas ghosts
horrendous.
from other
Paint
lands.
smear.
It's also where Siri took on her current contract. High-tech, let's leave.
But
Help
then
me
you
here
go,
and
it's kind
explore
of
the
it's just
marketplace
kind of
before
blurry again.
Setting off chain reactions. Everything is working together. Oh, look at this poor
I said it
gentleman
before on the
being
I hate
taught to
Unreal
fly by an
5.
angry innkeeper. That's what happens when you cheat at Gwent.
Last of it, is it?
There's a lot to love, like what it's doing with like characters and logic and thing, but like all this visual garbage now that everyone's just accepting is wild to me. Absolutely insane.
And they're like, you need a new graphics card for this shit.
Yeah.
Every time.
As for the salt, found not one speck. I presume this comes as no surprise to you.
I don't like this fucking handy cam recording kind of look to this.
But the great performance deserves a huge crowd though. Let's crank
Yeah.
it up.
That's how it is in this game. It's like I'm watching like The Bourne Supremacy.
So you are seeing tons of optimizations here to many of Unreal systems, including an entirely new Unreal animation framework, allowing us to fit easily in our 60 FPS budget, not just in rendering, but also with room to spare on the game thread. Over 300 animated skeletal mesh agents all going about their business. And the whole point is to leave breathing room for developers like you to introduce the gameplay and the systems that your players expect, empowering you to make your worlds come to life without Unreal standing in your way.
You are right. That's the open world RPG that we're making. But before we wrap
And then
up,
you look at
how
Assassin's
about
Creed
one final
Unity.
check-in with Siri? We are making this game to be the most immersive and ambitious open world Witcher game ever. And we are making this a reality thanks to our work on Unreal with the team at Epic. I think what we're doing together is going to bring in a new generation of open world RPGs, and I'm so proud of what we accomplished so far.
We are too.
So
There
we're
she
almost
is.
done, but before we go, here's a small gift for all Witcher fans.
Fawns.
A first look at Lanexeter.
You see that mountain over there?
Onward, Kelvin. With what?
Can't go up none of these mountains.
You can go all the way over there and climb to the top of it. So there you go. Yeah, like I said, though, I mean, that's a peek at kind of what you're going to see there. You'll probably see that town square, that thing. It will be interesting to see what the final product looks like because that was a straight-up tech demo to feature some of the work they're doing, but also just be super steroided out to showcase the Unreal Engine for this showcase. So there you go. That's that.
It'll probably look 60% as good if we're lucky.
Now, right before we get to our showcases, we're gonna look at Free Game Dumpster here. All the free games you can get right now on PlayStation and Epic Game Store, plus something on Steam this week. Over on PlayStation, you can get 2K25 Alone in the Dark.
Didn't that just come out?
Yeah.
David Harbour game?
About it. Yeah, it's just a story game, so it probably didn't do too well. Yeah, that's David Harbour game. When did that come out? A year ago.
A little over a year. 20 March 2024.
Oh, no. It did come out a year ago.
Yeah. A year and 2 months. Damn.
I can't even read what that says. Something Rush.
Oh, Bomb Rush Cyberfunk. It is it's a Jet Set Radio clone.
Bomb Rush Cyberfunk.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not bad.
Let's take a look here real quick. And this is games that you can get on PlayStation if you have PlayStation Plus.
Yep.
And
I think this one's everywhere. You can buy it everywhere, but yeah.
Let's take a look here and just kind of see what this looks like. Oh, yeah.
Your character has no head. It got taken away, so you have a robot head, and you have to find your head.
Okay. I guess they make a plot about anything.
Yep. So yes, Jet Set Radio clone.
So you can get that and Destiny 2: The Final Shape.
Oh, another little app to download on my PS5 that does nothing. Can't wait.
So those are available now. You can get those right now. It's first Tuesday of the month, and that already passed. So those are available over on the Epic Games Store right now. Deathloop is available.
Yeah.
And then Ogu and the Secret Forest.
With 2 Point Hospital coming soon?
2 Point Hospital coming soon. Deathloop's a game. You might have a fun day with that if you want to grab that and play it for free. You have a fun day. Just a fun day. Probably
fun hour.
might not beat it, but you'll have fun for a little while. It's all right. That was my experience, anyways.
I couldn't get into it. Yeah, it's on Game Pass.
Yeah.
I got Deathloop for like dirt cheap on PlayStation. Like not even like a year later.
Yeah. And over on Steam right now, if you want to grab Borderlands 2 with an overwhelmingly negative recent reviews for some reason.
I can tell you a little bit why.
Okay.
If you actually read the reviews, people are complaining about how 2K changed the EULA and the files, and now it's basically spyware.
Yeah, it's basically spyware now. They can take control of your full computer and take a look at anything they want to.
Yep.
So.
And the entire Borderlands franchise has been updated to that, I guess. So
Nice.
People are very mad, and it's just going up and up. It was at 6,000 something. Now it's at 85.
But it is free.
Yeah, 100% off for just the base game.
Yeah.
If you want it. If you haven't played Borderlands in the past, like what?
Do I not have
15 years?
I apparently didn't have it. No. Okay. Well, I do now. Or you can buy it if you don't want it for free. If you don't want it for free for some reason, it is on sale for $4.99 right now, which okay. Game of the Year edition, $8.79. 2-pack of the game is a full $60. I'm just showing you how Steam.
That's 4 copies of the game.
Oh, 4-pack. Steam sales just kind of don't make complete sense all the time to me. How they do stuff.
I wonder why it's free. Of course.
Yeah, we found something last week we were looking at where like the version below it that came with another game was like $2 less than the one game by itself, and they were both on sale.
Ridiculous. I guess Randy got in trouble on purpose.
Yeah.
Now this is how they snake the bad files in.
Yeah, they just want to get that shit on your computer because they gave away Tiny Tina's Wonderlands over on Epic, which is part of this too. That was last week's free game, so watch out for that. And there you go. That is your free game dumpster for this week. And now we're going to get into the fun here. PlayStation did a state of play over on the 4th, just earlier this week, a couple days ago. And they showed off a number of things. So let's hop in and take a look. We'll skip through some of this, but this is how they decided to start the show, which baffled me a little bit. At first, I thought it was just like some stupid artsy like PlayStation stuff.
Yeah.
You know how they like to do this garbage?
I thought the same thing. I'm like, what is this right here? This is super odd. And then
But I started... I mean, it even got me when the little objects pop on there. It still got me. I started to have an inkling. But the little objects that it shows are like little D-pads. So I was like, okay, maybe it still is just... Maybe we're showing off... there's going to be a spaceman here. Maybe Xbox is coming in to show Starfield during this. Yeah, maybe Starfield's coming. It's going to be like PlayStation State of Play. I still thought maybe it wasn't. Because I was like, there's no way they're going to do a game like this as the opener for the State of Play.
It reminds me too much of Tetris Effect Connected.
Which is who makes this.
Or whatever, yeah.
See their little D-pads.
There, yep. And then this is Loom.
But then I was like, uh-oh. No way.
Yep.
And then they do this. And this is how they opened the show.
Super confusing way.
This was one of my favorite games for hacking a PSP. Because I did the Lumines hack.
I did the GTA one.
GTA one? Yeah, I did the Lumens.
Yeah.
Yeah, so... there you go. That's how they decided to kick all that off, and then.
Hello from Enhance. I'm Tetsuya Mizuguchi.
There he is.
Director no Ishihara Takashi desu. Luminous Arise no trailer.
Yep. So they talked a little bit about their little game. Welcome to the State of Play, ladies and gentlemen.
It isn't just a dream. It's a promise. One we're turning into reality. With our 3rd generation of Luna filament and advanced generative AI, we're reshaping the line between dreams and reality. We create life for our future.
Yeah, okay.
Delphi Corporation.
Wiggle, wiggle.
Let's see about getting passed through to Earth.
And why are these things trying to kill us?
I forgot all about this game, by the way. We saw a trailer for this like a year and a half ago.
There you are.
Oh, Pragmata.
Yeah.
You patched me up.
I am DI-03367. They are pragmatic coding.
Hang on a second. Don't you have a name or something? I'm good. Get behind me.
I think I
What up, Doki?
Targets identified. Neutralizing threats.
So it's like Souls and Dead Space.
A little bit.
Looks like we're gonna have to fight our way through. What the?
bypassing first and second firewalls, hooking control protocols. Initiating hack.
Yeah.
Little girl robot.
Hey, D.I.
I said I am D.I.
Okay. Look, how about we call you Diana?
Diana?
It's real. We swear it's coming out.
Initiating hack, yeah. Yeah, so. And that's coming everywhere as well. What's this?
Hey, today is Saturday.
Oh, this is where the
Speaking of curry, apparently
the tone was set for the state of play here. Like,
What the fuck is this?
I don't even know, dude. Look at this. This is a video game.
Romeo, stay with me. Grandpa, you're gonna die. Romeo, listen up. You're gonna die in about 15 seconds. Seriously? Seriously. Don't worry. I made this just in case. The dead gear life support system. Don't move, okay?
The hell?
You're already half dead. From now on, you're half dead man. No, wait, that's pretty lame. Dead man. From now on, you're dead man.
Is this intergalactic?
I was gonna say, is this intergalactic?
Is this Dead Rising but different? I don't know what the fuck is this supposed to be. This is one of those No More Heroes style games.
Yeah.
Romeo is a dead man.
There you go.
Coming 2026. Maybe.
Maybe.
Huh? That was Grandpa's voice. Are you like a spirit? I'm on your back. What?
Suda 51.
皆さんこんにちは。
Now it makes
I
more
like
sense.
this guy.
Goichi Suda?
皆さんトレーラーどうでした？グラスホッパーの久々の新作。
He's excited.
ロミオイザデッドマンです。いよいよ発表できました。このゲームはですね、主人公のロミオがロミオスターゲーザーという名前なんですかっこいいでしょ。時空犯罪 FBI 捜査官として、凶悪なですね指名手配犯をさまざまな時空に飛んで倒していく、そんなブラッディなアクションゲームになっています。そして今回はですね、剣だけじゃありません、銃も使えます。ストロングスタイルのアクションゲームとして、
I hope it has a really cool soundtrack.
Yeah, this is the guy that does No More Heroes. Like that's another franchise of his.
Yeah, I hope it has a really cool soundtrack because it seems like it should. Like if this song behind him's in the soundtrack, that's gonna be dope.
Yeah, Shadows of the Damned. Killer 7, director, designer, writer.
So yeah, for a while everything's coming next year. Oh, here you go. Here's Silent Hill F.
Yeah.
I watched this trailer, and I'm not quite sure what we're gonna get. Like, I feel like there's gonna be something about this game that's gonna be like, ugh. Ugh.
じゃあね。裏切り者。誰もいないの。足の悪いお
Is that Yoko Ono?
This, to me, so far, looks like Fatal Frame. And it's the closest we've gotten to Silent Hill in years. Oh, your outfit can get damaged? Sweet.
Whew. That looks like a Valley of Dead Youths. I hope it's cool, man.
This looks rad.
It just looks a little too good to be true.
Maybe Silent Hill just had to go home.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe he just had to go home.
So we'll see how that is. But that's out September 25th.
Neo Bard's Entertainment. And it's done in Unreal.
Yep. And that one's coming everywhere too.
They are headquartered in Hong Kong.
Interesting.
So, yeah, Chinese.
The castle has been sighted again. The church's orders are absolute. These human sacrifices must be stopped.
We will track the ethereal castle, break its gates, and
Looks like
exterminate the creatures that dwell within.
Bloodstained?
The Demon Lord himself will fall by our hand.
This mission will test the limits of your courage.
Some different perspectives there, that 2.5D stuff.
Yeah.
Beasts that defy reason. Creatures born of pure darkness.
Unnecessary, but okay. Seems like it'd be a little harder to lift that long ass spear up with you. Stuck a dead dude on the end of it.
Well, if you're strong, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but it's still unnecessary.
Yeah. Co-op. Cool.
Plenty of outfits for you.
With me. Cross.
Tonight, we start our mission.
Why's his light up on the bottom?
Uh-huh.
Bloodstained. The
Okay.
Scarlet Engagement.
So you've come, dogs of the church, right into the palm of my hand.
Huh.
Okay.
All right.
Bamco.
The visuals of Shinjuku that I'm seeing are a hellscape I can't quite put into words. You've somehow been sent back in time 8 years. But the situation here is critical. I'm counting on you, Agent.
Digimon. Got it.
Our ultimate mission is to uncover the causality between these anomalies.
It's probably a phase electron life form.
You hear how much effort is going into that music in the background?
Probably a phase electron life form.
Who exactly are you working for? I remember you guys.
Who or what is that?
You really don't know anything about the digital world?
We've been enemies for years now, but this is the first time the Titans have launched an attack on this scale.
We now believe most of the anomalies we've been dealing with stem from Digimon.
It seems the upcoming battle is truly unavoidable.
The world on this end is running out of time.
Huh.
Will most certainly be affected.
So there you go. There's the Digimon game for
We
you.
must protect the world from them. For this purpose and this purpose alone were you born.
If that thing opens, then we'll be swarmed.
Look at all these people you get to be or play with.
Everything's riding on
Part of
you.
your story.
We must fulfill our mission. Agent.
Digimon. It's a franchise I never really got into all that much.
Final Fantasy Tactics remastered, and it comes with the original version on there too, or a recreation of it, true to form.
Is it the Game Boy version or the PlayStation?
The PlayStation version.
It better be the PlayStation version. If it's like some stupid Game Boy.
If you feel wrong, blame yourself or the father.
See, it's the PlayStation version.
Why walk this path of subterfuge and conflict?
That's the point of this.
Rule the weak. It is our duty.
Heavens fall upon your crown!
This vile charade has gone on long enough. It ends now.
We need to VA this shit. You better do it good.
Do you remember when your father showed us how to make a whistle of a blade of grass?
See? You get a little classic version.
Hi everyone, I'm Sean Benson.
And I'm Sid Schumann, here to deliver news and release dates for games coming to PS5 later this year.
We hope you enjoyed that first look at Final Fantasy Tactics, The Evil East Chronicles. The game will include 2 versions of the original PlayStation Classic. The enhanced version, which features improved graphics, fully voiced dialogue, refined gameplay, and much more, as well as the classic version, which brings a faithful recreation of the 1997 original to modern consoles.
So there you go.
All right.
Yeah.
This next game is something really special. When I first played it, I laughed so hard I almost barfed. Let's check it out.
We've been waiting for this one.
Just toilet?
Toilet?
Yeah, I just need to pee.
How badly?
Just normal.
We've been waiting for this one.
Just go behind this bush. I'll wait.
I always been wondering where it is.
T-shirt.
Where's Baby Steps? Weren't we supposed to have Baby Steps by now? This is a unit sell. This is gonna sell PlayStations.
All you have to do is carefully place one
This is why people
in front
bought
of the other,
PlayStations.
which is easier said than done. Main character Nate requires some pretty deliberate movement to make even the simplest progress.
I don't understand how
It's
this
a
game has been
captivating
like
open-world experience
delayed.
filled with oddball characters.
Here we go. Knock up. Oh, you found it even without a map. The
I know
best toilet
Foddy's
on the
behind it, but
mountain.
he's like one dude. But he's got
Definitely
like a
check
whole
this one
studio
out when it comes to PS5 on September 8th.
Baby Steps.
Hirogami is a unique action-adventure title from Bandai Namco Studios Singapore.
Bamco Singapore's putting in
this
work,
journey
huh?
to save your
I didn't even know
origami
Bamco
home,
Singapore
you'll
existed.
transform into paper shapes with distinct abilities, including a paper airplane, a nimble frog, a
They're making one of them
armadillo,
stop motion ass looking games.
Is there a bad Bamco, a music or a game with bad music in Bamco? Like, have they ever made a game with bad
Master
music?
the art of folding when Hirogami arrives on PS5 later this summer.
It's like they say, like developers they contract, like make the music good or we'll kill you.
Sid, why don't you tee this next one up?
Thanks, Sean. The Hot Shots series has been with PlayStation
What?
from the very beginning, and its latest
Huh.
installment, Everybody's Golf Hot Shots, boasts its
Everybody's
largest
Golf
character
Hot
roster
Shots. They just stuck the 2 titles together.
compete in courses from 10 different regions around the world.
Dude, Hot Shots Golf was
Each
fun.
with
I like
better
that
graphics
game.
and
fucking-
new nighttime variants.
Wait, why did the graphics like completely change too?
Courses from 10 different regions around the world.
Like it already looks like a PS4-ass
Each with
game.
weather effects and new nighttime
I guess
variants.
it didn't. It's just lighting. It's weird.
Pre-orders begin later today. And those who do will get Bandai
What?
Namco's iconic Pac-Man as an early unlockable character. Everybody's Golf Hot Shots drives onto PS5. September
Everybody's Golf
5th.
is the Japanese title. Hot Shots Golf is the American title.
Ninja Gaiden Ragebound is a challenging new entry in the long-running action franchise. From the makers of the Blasphemous
This'll be fun to play for an
Ragebound
afternoon.
stars
Yeah, I'll
dual
play into some of my
protagonists
Ninja
from
Gaiden.
rival clans, forced to combine their souls and skills against a demon uprising. And longtime fans will really love the pulse-pounding soundtrack featuring guest composers from the original series.
Yeah.
Neat.
Yeah, that looks fun.
From the
I'll be
game
playing that one.
makers, Cairn is a survival climbing
Oh, this is the
experience
one that
where you
there's a
must
demo
carefully
out for
plan your
this right
ascent
now.
up a deadly
You
mountain.
climb a mountain.
Isn't there a game about climbing mountains already?
Well,
Came out
Manage
recently.
balance and stamina to
this
discover
one's different and it comes out later.
Hey,
I see.
hey, wait for me.
encounter other climbers,
I'm Marco. Nice to meet you.
and survive the harsh conditions of the climb. You can give it a try yourself with a demo that arrives later today.
All right, now climb down.
Yeah.
That's all from us, but there's still a lot of State of Play to come.
This next reveal comes from the game preservationist at Digital Eclipse. Nothing can prepare you for their next collection, arriving later this year.
So this looks kind of cool, and the internet's kind of interested about this because this is them. They're gonna pack a bunch of games together, and a lot of them are really shitty, but
Yeah.
people are excited about it anyways.
We knew that we were onto something.
Mortal Kombat. It's gonna be a massive collection of ROMs, basically.
Just shocked to see this game. I was like, I can't believe this game exists.
It became something that added to the mystique of Mortal Kombat.
Man, I love Mortal Kombat.
We're showing you a part of a world that is much larger.
Okay.
There was no template to make the games. It's a bit of the Wild West.
Every part of that game is an expression of who we were and what we wanted to
Yeah.
do.
That's the boys.
Flawless victory.
So I think somewhere they've confirmed like 19 versions of different games so far, but they said that there will be more announced closer to launch. So there's going to be more games on this, more versions of games. So.
Oh.
And they're coming out with a fight stick.
We bought Evo. We need to do something to make it seem like we're doing something with the license.
So there you go.
That's your fight stick.
That's your fight stick.
You got your clickies up there. You got a couple of buttons, couple switches.
Yeah.
That looks... I don't care.
I like it. I think it looks good. Coming from Sony. That looks real nice. Nice and sleek.
It looks clean.
Yeah, and
but
if
how will it
that
stand
part's
up?
gonna light up?
And it's wireless.
Yeah.
That's kind of nice.
You can also do wired too if you're like crazy like that and think that you need to.
Yeah.
You know.
You don't really need to anymore.
Project Defiant. They don't call a name for it yet. They'll announce that later in a price. I'm betting it'll be a little bit overpriced.
Oh, trailer for Delta, huh?
guy? No, he's close. Where did he go?
Yeah. Whoa. Unreal.
The more I see on this, the sillier it looks.
Unreal. Watch
Yep.
this.
Yeah, I
watch
saw
his,
it.
watch that mouth.
I saw it.
Where did he go?
Whoop. I left that in the trailer.
We're under fire.
Nah.
Enemy position unknown.
Loading like this? It's a revolution.
All right, Commander.
Baby.
Take this. Here comes another one.
You won't get away from me. Time for you to taste some real pain.
What's the matter? I'm over here. Go back to your own world.
See you in hell. I'll find you in What the?
This is such a wacky game.
Yeah.
Snake versus monkey.
And they have one more little teaser at the end.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
What was that?
A little bit of
Spirit
multi.
stones.
Little
Shining
Metal
stones
Gear Online?
imbued with humankind's never-ending dreams.
Oh, another one of these games.
Since time immemorial, this power has been
Power.
the impetus for human wars.
Everyone will hire the same voice actors as From Software.
Such an ominous atmosphere, and one thick with the presence of Aratama.
What makes a shogun? Here is my answer.
A ninja.
And a chain.
Look at a Naruto run.
How foolish of you to have entered the depths of hell.
We made a third one because
Yeah.
they won't stop selling.
Who might you be, warrior?
Tokugawa Takechiyo.
Guess that means something for the fans.
皆さん、
Yep. So there you
さんが版も配信いたし発売に
Demo available today for that if you like that.
No one knows how old the city
A PlayStation
really is.
VR 2 game. Remember
me,
PlayStation
it's
VR
all I've
2?
ever known.
No.
It recently got a price cut, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I was raised in this city's shadow, free to take whatever I need to survive. This city hides many lost and legendary treasures.
I just don't care about
So
VR.
imagine like making a game though for a fan base that or a hardware base that has 2 million people, 2 million users,
Period.
of which probably not even half of them at this point are active users.
Yeah.
Come with more trouble than others.
They gotta sell this thing, man.
I just dead.
I mean, this isn't selling VR units. Yeah. Not PSVR units, anyways.
No one asked for that.
Yeah. It better be coming to PC if they want to make a. If they want to supplement their sales a little.
Yeah.
Uncovered a formula for a cure, but she's keeping it safe in her tower.
Hey, you got some hosing?
Market land seems a bit tense
What the hell is this?
This looks like shit.
Yeah, it does.
Damn it.
Ever
Tides
since
of
the Great
Tomorrow.
Flood, Elland, my dear planet, has been dying. Plastemia has taken everything from us.
Oh, this is the one I told you that had like art style like South of Midnight, but like different.
Yeah.
But like the characters kind of reminded me of those.
It's like some weird online run game.
It might be kind of cool. It looks a little different than a lot of like 3-play. It's not like an extraction game. It's kind of a neat concept, and if it's fun to play online, they might carve a little space for themselves.
Will you help us?
Looks like there's definitely stuff to do, like different kinds of things. So, yeah, kind of weird concept,
I
but
don't know.
we'll have to see more about that. But that looked a little interesting to me from a multiplayer perspective.
Hi, I'm
Astrobot.
Nicholas Doucet, the game director of Astrobot. It's a pleasure to be back today to share more news with you. What the last few months it has been in the
Game
world
of the year right here, ladies and
Astrobot
gentlemen.
Game
launched
of the
last
year.
September to such encouraging feedback, even receiving a few honors we are truly grateful for. In October, we added 5 speedrun levels, followed by a Christmas special packed with festive surprises. And then earlier this year, the Vicious Void Galaxy made its appearance, adding yet more new challenging levels, all of which came at no additional cost. And today, I am pleased to announce that later this month, you will be able to enjoy 5 brand new challenge levels.
5 challenge
Astrobot,
levels.
Bringing the total
Man, the
to
game of the year
whopping
just keeps
90
giving.
Planets. And new special bots will be there too, including Atsu from Ghost of Yotei, alongside other fans' favorites, but these ones are a surprise. And finally, the Astrobot DualSense wireless controller will return later this year, with a slight twist. So be on the lookout for more news coming soon.
With a slight
From all of
twist.
us at Team Asobi,
Are they going to give it a
thank you
different
all for the
facial
amazing
expression on the
reception you gave our
touchpad?
game.
Sure.
And enjoy the rest of the show.
Yeah, okay.
Or is it going to make little Astrobot sounds? This is another one of those games with a weird art style, though. But they kind of blend it, which is odd. He touched that thing to get that bridge to go out.
Some kind of like Sea of Thieves Assassin's Creed thing. What is this?
What?
Is that the dragon from Panzer Dragoon?
This game's all over the place. I don't
What
know
the
what
fuck is
What are
this?
we even doing? This is like all like 5 different games under one roof. He looks like he's made of wood.
It's artistic.
What was that lady doing?
Sea remnants. Sea of remnants.
That lady's just there. Who's she waving at? Us? I think she's waving at us.
I guess.
Like the audience. Yeah, I have no clue what that game is. The trailer, I thought it was one thing, and then I thought it was another thing, and then I thought it was something else, and then I thought it was something else. Oh, these guys are making another game.
Oh, they're making another one of those games that they make.
Yeah.
Although it's all those games in one. They just threw them all in a blender.
Tony Hawk, boys.
I do like snowboarding games.
Well, it looks like you're snowboarding on all sorts of surfaces.
Oh, if I can do fat tricks.
What if they just secretly make a badass like snowboarding style game, but it's not really a snowboarding style game? There's an objective, but you can do stuff like that as you're going.
God, if they gave the Shredder's controls, I would go nuts. I'd have crazy videos online.
Hi everyone, I'm Kristen Zatani.
Hi.
That was a new look at Sword of the Sea, a visually striking adventure from the team behind Abzu and Pathless.
Yes.
We're excited to announce that Sword of the Sea will launch this summer into the PlayStation Plus game
Right
catalog.
into the catalog. Wow.
Testing
On June
something
17th,
new out.
Remedy brings otherworldly action to game catalog with FBC Firebreak.
Sure love
In
that
this
blur whenever
cooperative
the shoots
FPS
happen.
set in the paranatural world of Control, you and two fellow agents must confront.
Oh, this is set in the
contain
world of
reality
Control,
and
huh? Yeah.
chaos found within the oldest house. Fun in short bursts or deep dives, FBC Firebreak launches day one.
Oh, that's
into
the
game
multiplayer.
catalog
We heard
on
about
June
that a while back. Yeah.
The PlayStation Plus Classics catalog welcomes several new titles this summer. The PS2 version of legendary immersive sim Deus Ex arrives June 17th.
You're gonna play it.
Wait, what? What did he say?
You went back way too far, dude.
What did he say?
You went back way too far.
Sorry, I was
From the
making
team
another comment
summer
unrelated.
into the PlayStation Plus game catalog.
All right.
Action to game the paranatural warping chaos dives. FBC Firebreak launches day one into game catalog on June 17th.
Day one.
The PlayStation Plus Classics catalog welcomes several new titles this summer.
Oh, these are classics.
The PS2 version of legendary immersive sim
I have the
Deus
PC
Ex
version
arrives
of
June
that.
PS2
17th.
version.
I have the PC version of that.
And then you get this crap.
In July, Twisted Metal 3 and Twisted Metal 4 join the service just in time for the second season premiere of Twisted Metal.
Some of the worst
I
Twisted
didn't even
Metal.
know Twisted Metal show was still. I thought that got canceled.
Oh, it didn't?
Additionally,
No.
two of Capcom's most beloved
Oh.
games from the original PlayStation are set to join the Classics lineup. Additionally, Myst and Riven will arrive later this month. As
Riven,
Play is a
the sequel
two-week
to
event.
Myst.
Yeah, so there you go.
He was 11 years. Them forward.
All right, so another one of the industry's worst kept secrets is that the guys that make Hitman have been making a 007 game. Well, guess what? They've been making a 007 game.
He then started a grand tour of every major boarding school in Britain.
Always at the top of his class.
Always at odds with authority. Same thing in the Navy.
His superiors all praise his instincts.
And they're all in need of early retirement. Nobody knows what to do with him, Mom.
No, and I suspect he feels the same way. But what he did in Iceland...
What he did in Iceland was insubordination. It was ill-disciplined, utterly reckless. He only survived thanks to blind luck. Give me one good reason to put him in the program, Mom.
I think you just covered them all, Greenway. It's really quite simple. Bond is a bullet without a target. Let's give him one.
Dorky smirk.
appointment?
The name's Bond.
James Bond. He's with me.
And you are? Don't think we've had the pleasure.
Now let's not get ahead of ourselves, James.
Whoa, is that an actual watch brand?
Shouldn't have.
We're facing a situation of the utmost delicacy. I need all my pieces on the board.
There's just parts of it to me that don't look as cool as Hitman. Like some of those
silly.
Some of those quick gameplay hits you get. The lighting doesn't feel as epic. And Hitman's like what? 2016, 17?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This looks a little goofy.
With respect, Mom. To hell with that.
And honestly, I really wish they did something like, because this is like modern day Bond, like, right?
Yeah.
I really wish they'd just be like, here's the origins, like the actual. Let's do this period piece. They'll never do that.
Tell me, what do you do, James? Lately, headhunting.
It'll be interesting to see like a game from them because Hitman is not really a game in the traditional sense at all.
But this is going to be levels, and you know they're going to
I
be.
suppose this is another teachable moment.
There's probably going to be multiple paths to certain points, and that's how this is going to work.
Multiple ways to solve everything, different stuff to do.
Yeah.
Look, you get a shitty shirt and a gold gun if you pre-order.
Yeah.
Good deal.
I really wish they made this. If they're going to do some weird Bond origin, come on, make it just a period thing.
You'll expand the martinis as he first steps into the world of espionage.
That's a real watch brand.
Yeah, that's a real watch brand.
Everyone at Iron Interactive has poured their passion and dedication into crafting an experience that honors the legacy of Bond, harnessing our 25 years of agent expertise. This is just the beginning of our journey with 007, and we can't wait to share.
Because they're gonna make multiple of these.
Probably got the license.
Because this thing's gonna succeed. Yep. Oh, is this Ghost of Yodi?
Yeah, I think so.
Ghost of Yodi.
You're still with me?
What's the dog doing? Can I pet that dog?
You need to floss.
What is wild to me is we are this close to this game coming out, and what we just saw there is like the equivalent of an initial teaser trailer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just like it's something you would have got. It's like the same teaser trailer we got for Last of Us Part 2.
And you got to wait till next month till a deep dive. Like we could have literally showed a minute of gameplay here, but we got a teaser trailer.
Mm-hmm.
For
like what, a minute 30 of just footage.
I think they're worried about this game.
Maybe it's not going to be compelling enough.
Well, Sony's having a real struggle getting something out the door that's compelling enough.
Yeah, now they're doing this. They're funding this. That's the Guilty Gear guys.
So this is Marvel Guilty Gear Fighters.
Marvel versus Capcom with just Marvel, but made by the Guilty Gear guys.
Yeah, this didn't look anything like Marvel vs. Capcom or Marvel vs. Marvel. This looked like, yeah, Guilty Gear.
It's got the same tropes, but
yeah, this is not like what Marvel vs. Capcom. There's a difference to it. Doesn't look bad in terms of a fighter. Like this
No.
is. We're not gonna get this one day one, but like when this goes on sale at some point, we'll add this to our collection and we'll get this on for you guys when we do a fighting game night for sure.
What's going to kill this game is if this game doesn't have a roster.
Yeah.
If this game doesn't have a compelling roster with good designs and characters that people want to fucking play, no one's going to play this game.
I mean, there needs to be at least 30 characters in this game, like if they really want to do it right. But you know they're gonna DLC this fucking bullshit out. But gotta keep it going.
Look at how cool Doctor Doom is.
But we're seeing a lot of like C-tier heroes pop up in here, so that does give me hope that there is going to be a good roster, like a good hefty roster.
Yeah.
This ain't going to be like, there probably ain't going to be like 50 fucking characters.
This doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah. 4-player 4v4.
Is this assist or what?
No clue. Maybe.
Fucking Ghost Rider in a right-hand drive car.
Mario Wukong, Fighting Souls.
There you go.
PS5 and PC.
Yeah.
So they have no want to make this multi-plat
That
aside from PC.
that should be on. That should be coming to Xbox and Nintendo Switch too.
What are we learning now?
Oh, it's just a little developer piece here.
Oh, okay.
They talked
About
their game
Marvel
a little
Kart World.
bit, yeah.
I don't care.
And wanting or working on this project really came from a place of pure fandom and wanting to say the idea and let them know, hey, we're thinking about approaching a company like Arc System Works to make a fighting game. We'd love to partner with you to do this really great collaboration.
Yep.
So because Arc System Works will make anything.
Is finding a partner that.
Not
I
just
think this was almost it for this state of play. Yeah. There you go. So that's the state of play from PlayStation. They had some stuff there for you, and I mean there was some things in there that looked half interesting. There was some shit in there, and it's a lot of, like I said, a lot of the stuff in there is going everywhere. It's just PlayStation will never tell you that in their showcases because they're not full third party yet. So give it time. They're gonna want to make sure that they let everybody know where the game's going, so that they can make that money. I mean, why would they be so intimidated of Xbox to just not say that the game's going there too? I mean, a lot of it's third party stuff. I get it, but it's like nobody's gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna get an Xbox now. Like, it's PlayStation, dude. So there you go. Let's take we got plenty more game trailers and stuff to look at tonight here. We're gonna actually get into Summer Game Fest next here. We're gonna take a short break, refill our drinks and stuff. And I haven't seen this yet, so we're gonna get into some trailers and stuff that I haven't read the internet all day. I went and got some Switch accessories this morning, had a little lunch, peeked at work for a little bit, played some Call of Duty with the boys, and then got ready for show. So I don't really know much about what we saw here. So we'll be watching a lot of this together, you and me, the audience, tonight. And we'll see what's next. So stick around. Plenty of big show left on the way here for you. And then coming up later tonight, we got the old Nintendo Switch 2. And we're gonna play some Mario Kart here for you. So stick around for that. It is the Russ Factor Show. We will be right back.
Russ Factor Show!